Matthew, thank you so much. This is good stuff here. I was just looking at your writing. Yeah, you're talking about the stripes. I'm gonna look on name. Boy, I'm not sold on the stripes, Matt. I'm really not. My leave behind eyes on the bookmark. Okay, yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's start with the business card. Okay. Now, I don't think we need these stripes. I'm going to tell you why. The logo is so clean, so crisp, so contemporary, so attractive that I think that in this particular case, Hicks law applies. There's two things I want you to think about here, two principles of design. One is called Hicks law, the other is called Occam's razor. And both of them indicate the same kind of thing. Simplicity is your best route. Occam's razor is really interesting, and so is Hicks law, because basically, in essence, what they say is that every time you add something to a composition, it takes away from what's already there. Okay, and we can see that. And I think that this is a perfect case of Occam's razor, because this is taking away from the beauty of that logo. It's a gorgeous logo. There's no question. This is just so clean and just beautiful. I don't think we need this. When we take a look at the other pieces, same thing here. Then we look at the letterhead, same thing. I just don't see a reason for including that. Let me reduce the size of that letterhead so we can get it in there. Okay. I'm not sold on it, Matt. I'm really not. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the business card. So, business card, you definitely want to include name, logo, address. The address is optional on a business card, so you're okay here. You got your email, your job title, definitely got your URL, and that's fantastic. Then we go to the letterhead. There's the letterhead. So we want letterhead. You definitely want to include your return. Oh, there it is. That's your return address. Okay. Now that's on your salutation. So I would recommend that you include your address on the letterhead itself, as opposed to within the body of the salutation, the closing salutation here. And the reason being is because you want to multi-purpose this piece. Okay. So meaning that you want to be able to use this piece for all sorts of things. You can use it for your invoices, for your freelance in that direction. You can use it to assemble your thank you notes, your cover letters, your resume. But that is saying that you definitely want to include the return address on the letterhead. That's imperative. Okay, so letterhead, logo, name, address, telephone, got that, URL, web page. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get that on there as well. It'll really open up the versatility of the piece. Okay, let's take a look at good job including the envelope. Fantastic job. Again, that's my only comment there. That's beautiful, really beautiful. Good job. And then this is interesting because you're using an alternative, I should say an alternate logo on a color background, because it's on the color of the branding. So we've got this white stroke. I think the exterior, the contour line of the exterior stroke is I would reduce that by a point or so. It's a little bit too prominent. Kind of almost taking away from some of the shapes involved therein. Okay, now I see something. So this is good. You've got two different versions. You've got a vertical and a stacked. That's excellent. So you're definitely doing some really good stuff here. Outstanding. Okay, I want to talk about the leave behind. I want to reduce the size there a little bit. Okay, so the leave behind, I think honestly, this just looks like it's pasted on here. It's not harmonious. Doesn't have a symbiotic relationship with its background. My recommendation here, honestly, is to forget the stripes and the gray. Just use the blue background and assemble your type right on there in white, right on the blue background. And the same thing with this one. Just go ahead and assemble the type. We don't even need that gray background, just right on here. This will create a nice synergy with the piece. But it's a well-designed piece. It's functional. I would keep it, sure. I would definitely keep it. I mean, you could even take this a step further and attach a little ribbon there. I know most of my bookmarks have these little ribbons, as you can see. So it's something. I mean, that's personal preference. It's not, it's just a suggestion, but think about it. Okay, so really fantastic job. Great start. Love it. Just love it, Matt. Just love it. So At this point, yeah, just let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, clarifications, any of the above. I will be more than happy to make those necessary clarifications. Great job. Fantastic start. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, Matt.